A fresh leak has stirred excitement in the Apple community. The iPhone 17 Pro might be in for one of its boldest visual transformations yet. A new render from 3D designer at Canada Kane on X reveals a dramatic camera layout overhaul that breaks away from the traditional design we've grown used to on iPhones. Gone is the iconic square camera bump in the top left corner. In its place, a sleek horizontal camera bar that stretches across the entire width of the phone's back. It's a striking departure, one that immediately brings to mind the modern, cohesive aesthetic of Google's Pixel 9 Pro series. Apple might be signaling a shift toward a more symmetrical edge-to-edge visual experience. What really catches the eye is the color of the camera panel. Unlike earlier leaks that featured a contrasting accent, this new design blends the panel seamlessly with the rest of the phone's rear, shown here in a moody dark gray. The result is clean, unified, and incredibly refined, and we still don't know how this will look in other color variants. The render shows that while the camera panel does protrude slightly, it does so with a gentle curve that integrates beautifully into the body of the phone. The triple lens setup is lined up meticulously next to the flash, LiDAR sensor, and microphone, presenting a more refined and balanced look than ever before. On current models like the iPhone 16 Pro, the flash is positioned above the third camera lens while the LiDAR sensor and mix sit below. This new configuration offers a more harmonious design, suggesting that Apple is pushing toward a futuristic aesthetic, one that prioritizes unity in both form and function. If this leap proves accurate, Apple might once again be setting the tone for what a premium flagship should look and feel like. The iPhone 17 Pro's redesigned camera setup could be a game-changer in a market where standing out visually is more important than ever. The iPhone 17 Air might be grabbing early headlines, but don't overlook the 17 Pro. Apple's Pro models have been the heart of innovation in recent years. Just look at the iPhone 16 Pro. A larger display, upgraded cameras, a more efficient processor, and a battery that lasted longer than ever. Apple clearly wants its Pro users to feel the upgrade is worth every cent, and that effort is likely to continue this year. Apple typically unveils its new iPhones in September, and the iPhone 17 series is expected to follow that familiar timeline. Pricing, however, remains uncertain. There are whispers of a potential price hike, possibly tied to ongoing trade tensions and increased manufacturing costs. Apple's tariff exemption could change at any moment, making pricing one of the big unknowns as fall approaches. Design-wise, the iPhone 17 Pro could be one of the most visually ambitious iPhones ever. The back camera layout might get the most buzz, but that's not all. Leaks also hint at a smaller dynamic island and possibly continued use of titanium frames, though some reports suggest a shift to aluminum is still on the table. The display, rumored to stick to the 6.3-inch size, might use new low dielectric materials for better durability and power efficiency. Camera upgrades could take center stage. After boosting its ultra-wide and main cameras to 48 megapixel in the iPhone 16 Pro, Apple could complete the trifecta with a 48 megapixel telephoto lens. But there's a twist. The zoom level might drop to 3.5x from the 5x currently offered. The front-facing camera may also get a major upgrade across all iPhone 17 models, moving to a crisp 24-megapixel sensor, and perhaps the most exciting feature of all, rumored dual video capture, allowing users to record simultaneously with the front and rear cameras. Imagine the creative possibilities, especially for FaceTime vlogging or content creation. Under the hood, expect the A19 Pro chip to bring improved performance and power efficiency, though reports now suggest it might still use a next-gen 3M process instead of the expected 2M. RAM could get a bump too, from 8 gigs to 12 gigs, especially as Apple gears up for on-device artificial intelligence integration. Battery life improvements are likely, whether through a larger battery or smarter power management. And at long last, Apple might finally raise its charging speeds from the stagnant 20-watt to a more competitive 35-watt. Still behind rivals, but a welcome leap forward. Software-wise, the iPhone 17 Pro will ship with iOS 19, which Apple is expected to preview at WWDC 2025 in June. Rumors point to a major UI redesign, the first in over a decade, aiming for visual consistency across iPhone, iPad, and Mac. With Apple Intelligence likely playing a bigger role, especially through smarter Siri and more intelligent apps, this software update could define the next era of iOS. Stay tuned, Apple's 2025 flagship may not just raise the bar, it might completely redraw it. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay updated with our latest videos covering tech trends, gadgets,